Hello everyone. In this video, we will try to solve a numerical problem in physics which is related with the concept of Doppler effect, and this is example 10.1 from the chapter 10 wave optics of class 12 physics. Let me read out the question. What speed should a galaxy move with respect to us so that the sodium line at 589.0 nanometer is observed at 589.6 nanometer? That is, consider a galaxy which is moving away from us. Okay, galaxy is, you just imagine this as galaxy. I'm simply taking, okay, this galaxy is moving away from us. An observer is here. This galaxy is moving away from us. Okay, and the light is coming from the galaxy. Okay, light is coming from the galaxy. And it is given that the sodium line, which is a sharp dark absorption feature seen in the orange part of the visible spectrum of bulk of stars that make up the light from the galaxy. Don't worry about these sentences. You just want to understand that sodium line is first observed at 589.0 nanometer. Okay, which is actually the wavelength. And because you see the unit, it is nanometer. And since the galaxy is moving away from us, according to Doppler effect, wavelength increases, no? Which we have discussed while we have discussed about the concept of Doppler effect. We discussed that when the source of light is moving away from the observer, the wavelength observed by the observer increases. So here, since the galaxy is moving away from us, the wavelength increases. So it was later, the first it was observed at 589.0 nanometer, but later observed at 589.6 nanometer. Okay, so what would be the speed of the galaxy? That is a question. What speed should a galaxy move? So what would be the speed of the galaxy? That is a question. See, we have c is equal to nu lambda, no? C is equal to nu lambda, where c is the speed of light in vacuum, nu is its frequency, and lambda is the wavelength. Okay, this can be written as nu lambda equal to c. Now, I am taking derivative on both the sides. So, this becomes first function into derivative of the second plus second into derivative of the first is equal to c is a constant. So, its derivative is 0. Now, see, here I am taking this d lambda as delta lambda. Okay, no problem with that. And I am taking this du nu as delta nu equal to 0. That is delta lambda and delta nu, actually they represent small changes in wavelength and frequency. Okay, delta lambda is a small change in wavelength and delta nu represents a small change in frequency. That's all. Okay, now from this expression, if I am taking this nu delta lambda to the other side, that becomes minus, no? So we can write lambda into delta nu equal to minus nu delta lambda. Now, I am taking this nu to this side. So, what happens when I am taking this nu to this side? That goes to the denominator. So, this becomes delta nu by nu equal to minus delta lambda is already here. I am taking lambda to this side. So, that comes to the denominator. So, this expression becomes like this: delta nu by nu equal to delta lambda by lambda. Okay, delta nu by nu is actually what? It is a fractional change in frequency. Okay, and delta lambda by lambda is what? It is a fractional change in wavelength. Alright, now according to Doppler effect, we have fractional change in frequency delta nu by nu is equal to minus V radial divided by C. I am taking this as equation number 1. Okay, sorry, I am taking this as equation number 1 and I am taking this as equation number 2. Okay, that is the fractional change in frequency delta nu by nu is equal to negative of V radial divided by C, where this V radial is the component of the source velocity along the line joining the observer to the source. That is, V radial is simply the speed with which the source is moving. That's all. Okay, V radial is considered to be positive when the source of light is moving away. And V radial is taken, okay, when the source of light is moving away, V radial is taken as positive and V radial is taken as negative when the source of light is moving towards the observer. Okay, V radial is taken as positive or considered to be positive when the source of light is moving away, and V radial is considered to be negative when the source is moving towards the observer. Okay, now see from when we compare these two expressions, 1 and 2, we can write delta nu by nu, fractional change in frequency, is equal to minus V radial divided by C, and this is also equal to what? Minus delta lambda divided by lambda. Okay, here actually we want to know about the V radial, which is the speed with which the galaxy move. Okay, and it is given that the sodium line at 589.0 nanometer is observed at 589.6 nanometer. That is, the wavelength, the actual wavelength was 589.0 nanometer, but after some time it is observed at 589.6 nanometer. So the observed lambda, the observed wavelength, I am taking it as lambda dash, which is equal to 589.6 nanometer. So what about the change in wavelength? Delta lambda is equal to lambda dash minus lambda, which is equal to 589.6 nanometer minus 589.0 nanometer, which is equal to what? 589.6 minus 589.0, which is equal to 0.6 nanometer. Now, I am taking this part of the equation, that is minus V radial divided by C is equal to minus delta lambda divided by lambda. Okay, I am taking this part of the equation, minus V radial divided by C is equal to minus delta lambda divided by lambda. Alright, now since galaxy is moving away, V radial can be taken as what? Okay, it is said that the galaxy is moving away from us. Since galaxy is moving away from us, this V radial can be taken as positive. Okay, this actually we have discussed while we have discussed about Doppler effect. Since galaxy is moving away, V radial is taken as positive. Alright, so here V radial is taken as positive. So that positive into this negative becomes what? Negative, no? So this expression becomes minus V radial itself. Okay, if that galaxy was moving towards us, this V radial would be taken as negative, then negative into negative would become positive. But here, since the galaxy is moving away from us, V radial is taken as positive. Positive into a negative, positive. Positive into negative will give you negative. So, minus V radial divided by C is equal to minus delta lambda divided by lambda. Okay, this negative, if I am multiplying with a negative sign throughout this expression, that is on both the sides of this equation. So what happens? Negative into negative, this becomes positive. Negative into negative, this becomes positive. Okay, so this can be written as V radial divided by C is equal to delta lambda divided by lambda. What we want to find out? We want to find out V radial, that is the velocity with which the galaxy move. So we can write V radial is equal to delta lambda by lambda into C, because I have taken the C to this side, that goes to the numerator. Okay, what is delta lambda? We got it as 0.6 nanometer, no? What was lambda? The wavelength of that sodium line, it was 589.0 nanometer, no? Okay, what is the value of C? C is a constant in vacuum or air, 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Alright, this nanometer can be cancelled, and while you are doing this calculation, that is, you will get the answer, that is 0.6 divided by 589.0 into 3 into 10 raised to 8. While you are doing this calculation, you will get the answer as 0.003056 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. I have used the calculator, that is why I am writing these many digits here. Okay, so this can be, we will get one such answer 0.003056 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Alright, now you see, this 10 raised to 8 can be written as 10 raised to 5 into 10 raised to 3, no? X raised to m into x raised to n is equal to x raised to m plus n. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Okay, x raised to m into x raised to n is equal to x raised to m plus n. So 10 raised to 5 into 10 raised to 3 is equal to 10 raised to 5 plus 3, which is equal to 10 raised to 8. Okay, so this 10 raised to 3 into, that is 1000 into this value will give you 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1000 into this value will give you 3.056. 3.056 can be approximated to 3.06. Okay, so that can be approximated to 3.06 into 10 raised to 5 meter per second. Okay, meter per second. Now, this 10 raised to 5 can be written as 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 2, no? Okay, so 10 raised to 2, that is 10 square. 100 into 3.06 becomes what? 306. Okay, into 10 raised to 3 meter per second. So we got the answer for the velocity of the galaxy as v radial is equal to 306 into 10 raised to 3 meter per second. What is 10 raised to 3 meter? 1000 meter, no. What is 1000 meter? That is equal to 1 kilometer, no. So we can write it as 306, then 1 kilometer or simply kilometer per second. So this is the answer. That is, the galaxy is moving away from us with a speed 306 kilometer per second. So in this video, we have discussed about that example 10.1 from the chapter Wave Optics. This numerical problem was based on the concept of Doppler effect. I hope you understood this. Thank you.